just so you guys know, if the nurse comes in, because we're in the NICU right now, if the nurse comes in, I'm gonna I'm gonna end the live stream. But this is what she looks like. There will be a birth vlog up. I haven't had a chance to edit because the Wi-Fi in the hospital is not too great. So I can't use the computer to edit that video. Once I get home, I will do that. Right now she is supplementing with formula. I am still trying to breastfeed a little bit, as much as I can, but she's not latching too well. But so yeah, we're still trying, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. She was born on the 23rd. Alright, so just to answer some questions, right now on the birth certificate there is no one under father. Dalton's here with me. He's at the room sleeping right now because he was up all night, so thought I'd let him get some rest, but he is going to come down soon. So he is not on the birth certificate as the father. The biological father, I have not tried contacting him, and I'm not going to. I obviously am posting this up everywhere, and I have been posting things on social media, so it's not like it's a secret that she is here. He knows that she is here. I'm sure his girlfriend knows that she is here. So I'm not going to say anything to him just because it's not worth it, but I will say that if things work out with Dalton and I, which we're really, really good guys. He loves her so much, and he wants to come see her every 2 seconds. But yeah, if we do end up getting married, when I change my last name, we will also change hers, and he will be put on the birth certificate as the adoptive father. So when she was born, she weighed 6 pounds 5 ounces, and right now yesterday they weighed her, she is 6 pounds, so that is normal for her to lose weight. Also, because she didn't really eat too much in the beginning, she lost a little bit of weight. So you guys will see a lot more of the whole situation in my vlog. But right now, the reason she was in the NICU was because when she came out, she had the cord around her neck, and every time I would push, she would like cut her circulation off. So she was crowning, so at that point there really wasn't much they could do. I did have to deliver her vaginally. But when she came out, she was very pale, almost blue. She didn't cry, and they took her away right away. So I did not get to see her. I saw what she looked like for a second, but they did take her away right away into the room right next to me. I didn't hear her cry for a good minute, but she did start crying, and she got some color. So they had to bring her down here, and she was doing really well. I also had a fever when I was in labor, so that is signs of an infection which can pass on to her. So that is why she was on antibiotics, and obviously she has to be in the NICU to take those. So she was on antibiotics and was doing good, but her oxygen levels went down a little more than they were comfortable with, so they did put oxygen on her, but that was just airflow. I don't know how you would call it, but it was just airflow, so just the air from the room basically was just being circulated into her a little bit better, and that has improved, and she is no longer on oxygen. She was just taken off this morning. But she does have an IV still, but that was also cut in half. She was getting 8 milliliters per hour, and now she's getting 4. Well, 4.1, but she wasn't getting exactly 8 before. It was like 8.4 or something like that. So that is cut in half. Right now it's looking like I am going to be discharged today, and I can stay here in the NICU with her until she is discharged. Yesterday they told me that it looks like she is going to be discharged today as well, later on in the day, but I don't know. We'll have to see if she will be. Things can change quickly, especially with little babies, so we will see if she does get discharged. If she does, I'll definitely post it on my social media. I've been posting everything on all the ones that I can, mostly on Snapchat. I've posted a lot of stuff first, and then Instagram, and then I do tweet out some stuff too. I don't have as many followers on Twitter, so I know that I don't have a lot of people on Twitter, so it's not really a huge deal if I don't post on there. And most of them are on my Snapchat and Instagram too, so. This is what she looks like. She's so cute. She's beautiful. She's sleeping right now. We're doing some skin to skin because I am trying to get my milk flow up a little bit, and skin to skin helps with that. She did just have a bottle before I came down here. The nurse gave her one because I was getting my IV removed and it took a little bit longer than expected. So she did give her the bottle, which is fine, but let me read some comments, guys, see if there's any questions. So my Snapchat and Instagram are both Hope_Columbo. It's COLUMBO. That's my Snapchat and Instagram. My back feels fine. I did end up getting the epidural. I was already 8 centimeters dilated when I did get the epidural. I was in labor for, sorry if that's loud, but I was in labor for 17 hours, and then I got the epidural, and my labor ended up being a total of 21 hours of labor. It was a little bit longer than that, I think, just because I was having contractions, but it was they were very far apart. They were like 10 minutes apart. So I would say it was probably a little bit over 21 hours long. I will be doing postpartum updates, yes. I don't know if I'll be able to do the 1 week one, just because if she is still here, I'm not gonna do that. I will post my my vlog as soon as possible. I did record as much as I could. Now they didn't allow recording when I was actually giving birth. They allowed me to record some pushing, and then they allowed me to record, well, they were going to allow me to record right after she came out, and they put her on me, but that didn't end up happening because she was taken away from me right away. I am doing great. I actually feel really good. I did have to be cut. I did like a vasectomy, I think it's called. I was cut a good inch, and it is very sore, but because she was like stressed out, they wanted to get her out as quick as possible, and that was the best way, was to just give it a little snip. So yeah, and her name is Willow. Willow is her first name, Rain is her middle name, and then she is having my last name, which is Columbo. And I was 38 weeks and 4 days when I had her. And I didn't really do much to induce or anything, but, you know. How's Dalton doing with becoming a dad? He loves it, and it's funny because I know that he is not the biological father and stuff like that, but all the nurses always say that she looks like him, and I don't know. It's just funny because they don't know that he's not the biological father, because it doesn't really matter. It's really not anyone's business anyways, but yeah, they were saying that she looks like him. Let's see. Was labor hard for you? Due in 5 weeks. Do you have any tips? Labor was, I will say, it was very fast for me. So I was having contractions 10 minutes apart, and some of you guys didn't know he wasn't the biological father. I didn't make any more videos on that except for the first one I made with him. I think it was our Q&A video, maybe. That was a while ago, so if you guys were subscribed to me after that and didn't see that, then you guys you might not have known that he is not the biological father. We did meet when we've known each other for 6-7 years now almost, and we started talking when I was 10 weeks pregnant, and then we started officially dating a couple of months after that. So let's see, I think that question was just asking me, like, do I have any, alright, was labor hard for me? Labor was quick for me. I was 2.5 centimeters dilated when I came in the first time, which a lot of you would not have known that, because that will be in my vlog. But I did come in at like midnight, I think. I don't know what time it was exactly, But I did come in, and I thought that I would have been way more dilated than that because my contractions were very close together. They were about a minute long, and they were also like 3 minutes apart. So labor went quick for me. It went from 10 minutes apart to 5 minutes apart for only a little while, and then they were 3 minutes apart. Now, it wasn't the worst pain ever until they did send me home. They monitored me for an hour, see if I dilated anymore, and I did not. So by the time we got home, it was 4 a.m. And it was the next day already. It was 4 a.m. And then 2 hours later, I woke up. Well, I had contractions all night long. They got worse and worse and worse. I took a bath. I was trying everything to kind of relieve the pain. And so 6 a.m. came around. I'm pretty sure I went from 2.5 centimeters to probably about 6 centimeters dilated in 2 hours. Because by the time we got here, it was 8:30 in the morning, 9 maybe. Because I was trying to do as much as I could at home. So by the time we got here, they did check to see if I was dilated, and I was 6 to 7 centimeters dilated. So yeah, it did go quickly for me. And then by the time I got the epidural, it was a couple of hours after that, and I was 8 to 9 centimeters at that point. So yeah, you guys will definitely know more once I post my vlog, and you guys will be able to see some of those things that happened. Everything did happen very quickly, and a lot of things, I was a little bit stressed out just because her heart rate kept going down, and it was getting lower and lower. So I was a little bit stressed out just because of that when I was in labor. So yes, she was 6 pounds 5 ounces. They haven't measured her yet because they might have measured her, but they haven't told me what she is measuring, like lengthwise. So once I do know, I will definitely post that, and you guys will know. I could ask her today at some point when she comes back in here. So yeah. Are you and Michaela ever going to meet when her baby is here? Yes, I do plan on either going down there, or she can come here, or we can maybe meet halfway and do something. But we do want to plan something when they're a little bit bigger. Obviously not newborns. Once they have little personalities and they can interact, we are going to meet up. So, let's see. Is Dalton allowed in your room now? I'm sure he will be allowed upstairs at this point. He was there throughout the entire delivery. My mom was there. She allowed him to do everything, which was great. She allowed him to he did hold my leg. I had the epidural, so I could move my legs. I could feel a lot of it, because it did start to wear off by the time I was pushing. So I could move my legs, except I was laying on one side because that's where her heart rate was the best. So I was laying on my side for a lot of it, and one of my legs was much more numb than the other. So he was holding that leg, and he was watching the whole thing. I was surprised that he did. But he is doing awesome. Whoever this Carla Willis girl is, she needs to stop commenting. It's disgusting. Her eyes are dark blue right now. They will most likely turn brown. I had dark blue eyes at first as well. Sorry guys, my nose is itchy. So yeah, right now her eyes are dark blue. But who knows? Maybe they'll lighten up. I don't know. We'll see. The biological father has blue eyes, so. How does Dalton feel about little Miss being here? He's so happy. He literally loves her so much. It's so cute. Let's see. By the way, yes, it has been me and Dalton here for two and a half days now. So yeah, my mom did not stay. We've been doing it all by ourselves, and it's been really great. It's such a nice experience. Why did you decide to keep the baby? Because I don't know. I can't imagine not. There are people who can't do this, and I do understand that, but that's definitely not me, and I'm so happy that she's here. She's so perfect. Those of you who have just started watching, she weighed 6.5 pounds, but now weighs 6 pounds. Did the stitching hurt for you? So she numbed me. The epidural did wear off by then. So when she asked me if I could feel it, she like pinched my skin like around the area, and she asked me if I could feel it, and I could. So she numbed me, but it did still hurt a lot when she was stitching me up. She said it's hard to numb that area, the skin around that area, because it's so like thin and sensitive. So she said that most likely you will be able to feel the stitches. Now it wasn't too bad because, I mean, you just pushed a baby out, so you felt worse pain than that. But yeah. Did she come early? I was 38 weeks and 4 days when she came. Show her face. This is what she looks like. We're doing some skin to skin right now, trying to get my milk production up a little bit. Her name is Willow. Why is the same person putting all these ads out? I know, I don't know. I don't know how to block people, so whatever. I am getting newborn photos done. She's in the NICU right now, just because her oxygen levels were low, so I can't have them done in the hospital. Like, she did have a picture taken when she was first born, I think. They obviously did not show me anything yet because, I mean, the situation is a little bit different. We're not staying in the same room as her. We can come down whenever we want, but we aren't staying here, so. Did you bring chapstick? Yes, I did. I blocked one of those girls. The girl from commenting. Are you planning on going to college after she is a little bit bigger? Yes, I am. I want to go in a year. Now, we will see how that turns out. Obviously, having a baby is not the easiest thing. So yeah, but I really want to, so. A lot of you guys who messaged me or Snapchatted me, I have not opened Snapchats or Instagram messages, been exhausted, and every time I have to wake up every 3 hours to come down and feed her because I do want to breastfeed. So I do try and breastfeed her, and then if that doesn't work out, then I have to supplement and give her the bottle. That was my decision because that will, it'll be better for her to be able to get off the IV if she is eating something, and that's the only way that they will allow her off. So. Dalton's here. What does your mom think of you and Dalton being together? My mom is so happy. Not on Instagram, on YouTube. How do you feel, babe, about the baby?
Oh, good.
I was telling them that the nurse said she looked like you. How will you finance her? I've been saving my money and everything is fine. Also, I have paid maternity leave for, I think it's 6 weeks, but I have to make sure all of that got approved and stuff. I have to call the place and tell them she was born. They were closed, so couldn't do that, but everyone's saying hi to you, babe.
Hi.
Is she smaller than other newborns? She's tiny, but she's pretty much average size. I think average is about 7 pounds, and she was 6.5. She ate, she fed her before I came down because the lady took too long to take the IV out. My God, this girl. Some girl's trying to, get people to have sex with her on my thing, babe. She's
That's
like,
weird.
yeah, she's commenting, hey, anybody free? Get out. Have you slept on your stomach yet? No, I have not, just because I have stitches. And it's only comfortable, really, to sleep on my side right now. Has any baby weight come off? Yes. I literally have a tiny little belly still, but it's barely anything. It's really just my uterus still has to shrink down. But you see this, babe? That's a comment.
Nice.
I've blocked her 8 million times. I don't know. It's different accounts. I'm so confused. Why did you have to call the police? I didn't call the police.
Did your mom text you? She's been texting me.
No, I think she's leaving me alone just because she knows I'm busy.
Can I hold her after you?
Yep. Do you want to do skin to skin?
Sure.
Alright, guys, I'm going to end this just because we're going to swap off. Dalton's gonna do some skin to skin with the babe. I don't want to post my nipple on social media, so yeah. That's pretty much it, guys. I'll come back on here when I can. Alright, bye.